Everyone knows Batman's story. A boy who watched his parents gunned down in an alley, who swore an oath to fight crime. But over the decades, that story has been told, retold, and reimagined in more ways than you might think. Today, we're counting down the top 10 Batman origins across comics, animation, and film, ranked by impact, creativity, and how much they shaped the Dark Knight we know today. Let's begin. At number 10, Batman, Earth 1. Written by Jeff Johns, this reimagining gave us a more vulnerable Bruce Wayne, inexperienced, reckless, and heavily reliant on Alfred, who was portrayed as a grizzled former soldier. It strips away the myth and shows a Batman still finding his footing. While not the most iconic, it's a fan favorite for showing Batman's human side. At number 9, the Gotham television series. This show stretched Batman's origin across multiple seasons. It began with the Wayne murders and followed young Bruce's slow transformation. Love it or hate it, Gotham took the longest time to explore how Bruce's trauma, relationships, and training molded him into the Dark Knight. At number 8, Batman Begins. Christopher Nolan's film was the first live-action adaptation to deeply explore Bruce's training years with the League of Shadows. It grounded Batman in gritty realism while keeping the emotional weight of his parents' murder at its core. For many fans, this became the definitive modern retelling. At number 7, Batman, The Telltale Game. This game twisted the myth by making the Wayne family less perfect, hinting at corruption and mob ties. It challenged players to question Bruce's legacy, making it one of the most unique takes on his origin. At number 6, Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. This animated film didn't just show the alleyway murder, it added depth by exploring Bruce's doomed love life. His relationship with Andrea Beaumont made his crusade against crime feel even more tragic, cementing Batman's life as a choice shaped by both trauma and sacrifice. At number 5, Batman, Zero Year. Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo reinvented Batman's early days for the New 52 era. They threw him into a Gotham ruled by the Riddler. It's colorful, bold, and unlike any other Batman beginning. Proof that even the most well-worn story can be told in new ways. At number 4, Detective Comics issue 33. This was the very first time Batman's origin was shown. A short 2-page story of young Bruce, a gunman, and an oath by candlelight. Simple, but it laid the foundation for everything that came after. At number 3, Batman, Year 1. Frank Miller's classic became the definitive Batman origin for decades. Dark, gritty, and realistic, it doesn't just show Bruce, it also parallels Commissioner Gordon's rise. Its influence can be seen in everything from comics to film. At number 2, Tim Burton's Batman from 1989. This movie put Batman back into mainstream culture and added a controversial twist, the Joker as the Wayne's killer. Fans still debate it today, but there's no denying the cultural impact Burton's Gothic take had. And finally, at number 1, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Zack Snyder's opening sequence retold Batman's origin in a wordless, beautifully shot montage. In under 3 minutes, it captured the myth in an operatic, symbolic way that reminded us why Batman's story resonates nearly a century later. So, which Batman origin is your favorite? Do you prefer the gritty realism of Year 1, the epic tragedy of Mask of the Phantasm, or Nolan's grounded Batman Begins? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a dive into the multiverse of comics. Next up,